So Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, shloka number 41. Yoga sanyasta karmanam jnana sanchinna samshayam atmavantam na karmani nibadhnanti dhananjaya. Yoga sanyasta karmanam jnana sanchinna samshayam atmavantam na karmani nibadhnanti dhananjaya. Yoga sanyasta karmanam jnana sanchinna samshayam atmavantam na karmani nibadhnanti dhananjaya. So you can follow me. Yoga sanyasta karmanam
Yoga sannasta karmanam
jnana sanchinna samshayam
Gnana sanchinna samshayam
atmavantam na karmani
Atmavantam na karmani
nibadhnanti dhananjaya.
Nibadhnanti dhananjaya
Yoga sanyasta karmanam
Yoga sanyasta karmanam
jnana sanchinna samshayam
Gnana sanchinna samshayam
atmavantam na karmani
Atmavantam na karmani
nibadhnanti dhananjaya.
Nibadhnanti dhananjaya
Yoga sanyasta karmanam
Yoga sanyasta karmanam
jnana sanchinna samshayam
Gnana sanchinna samshayam
atmavantam na karmani
Atmavantam na karmani
nibadhnanti dhananjaya.
Nibadhnanti dhananjaya.
The word meaning and translation by His Grace Sri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Yoga by devotional service. Karma Yoga. Sanyasta, one who has renounced. Karmanam, the fruits of actions. Jnana, by knowledge. Sanchinna, cut. Samshayam, doubts. Atmavantam, situated in the self. Na, never. Karmani, works. Nibadhnanti, to bind. Dhananjaya, O conqueror of riches. Translation: one who acts in devotional service, renouncing the fruits of his actions, and whose doubts have been destroyed. Transcendental knowledge is situated factually in the self. Thus, he is not bound by the reactions of work. O conqueror of riches. Yeah, so till the last shloka, the Supreme Lord talked about the people who have doubts. Samshayatmanaha. So he talked about them. Now, in this shloka, he is telling how to destroy these doubts. So he's addressing Arjuna and telling him what he should do. So here, yoga. Yoga means the person who is acting in devotional service, means who is performing karma yoga by not worrying about the fruits of his action. So sannyasta karmanam means who has renounced the fruit of action. Samshayan means whose doubts have been jnana sanchina, means destroyed by divine knowledge. So a person who is acting in devotional service, who has renounced the fruit of action, then his doubts will be destroyed by this divine knowledge. Such a person is then situated in self. Then what happens if he is situated in self? Na karmani nibadhanti, means he is no longer bound by his work. So the human body is actually used by the Atma, by the soul. So we should use it as per the manual, that is, as per the instructions in the scriptures or the Bhagavad Gita. Only then the output is good. So Arjuna, as we all know, was doubting. Now, he didn't want to fight. He wanted to renounce the world out of fear of sinful reactions. So his doubts were, if I fight, this will happen. If I don't fight, it is a better option for me. So these doubts were there. Krishna clarifies his doubts by telling you should follow only the instructions. So you see, if a person is tied and there is a sword or a knife in front of him, what would the person do? He will definitely try to grab hold of the sword or the knife and try to cut his ties. He would like to untie himself. So here, the Lord is stressing on this point. Cut yourself from the karmic bondage by using the spiritual knowledge from a guru. So we'll just read a small portion of the purport. One who follows the instruction of Bhagavad Gita as it is imparted by the Lord, the personality of Godhead himself, becomes free from all doubts by the grace of transcendental knowledge. So, following the instructions of Bhagavad Gita, this has been stressed here. Now, there are three ways to understand and apply this knowledge, which we had already discussed. So, three ways of understanding. We know the Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana Pramana, and Shabda Pramana. So, out of all this, Shabda Pramana is considered to be the best because it is directly coming from the Supreme Lord. And through the disciplic succession, it is reaching to us. So the knowledge in this way is perfect. So we should follow this. Now, still, to some people, in spite of hearing all this, going through Bhagavad Gita, still some doubts may be there. So then it is said that if you still have the doubts, apply these principles in life and see for yourself. When the transformations begin, your faith in this will increase. So once you taste and the faith becomes strong, then you can follow it completely. So once you develop this, you are following it, you are situated in transcendental knowledge, then who can disturb the person? Nobody can. So you can easily break through the bondage of this material world. So what is important? Hear the Bhagavad Gita, understand it, follow what is mentioned, follow the instructions given in it, and still if you have the doubt, try them out and observe the transformations yourself. So that all doubts will be then destroyed. So chant Hare Krishna and along with that, follow the principles mentioned over here.